about a year ago, I thought, hey, it would be really fun to do an interior design vlog because I want to get into school, for one, so I'm working on getting into school, and two, because I'm doing projects around the house all the time. But I don't know that this will be what I thought it was going to be. For starters, my name is Lindsay. I am 27. I have 3 crazy dogs, and I am married to a fantastic man that I just recently lost. In March of this year. Jake and I would be married 7 years in August. Like I said, I'm 27 years old. Jake was 32. It's been about 4 months now. 4 months and a week today, actually. And I'm just realizing that it would be good for me to talk about and hopefully help someone else that's going through the same thing. Probably for about the first 4 months I was in shock. Granted, except for up until the funeral, so the week leading up to the funeral I was a mess. I woke up and Jake wasn't breathing, and it was the strangest silence that you can imagine. And I woke up with an alarm clock. For no reason. There was no dogs barking. And again, we have 3. Sat up, just kind of looked around. Feeling strange. And I looked over at my sweetheart. So quiet. And I looked at him for what seemed like forever before I realized I don't think that he was breathing. And his lips blue. And I just thought to myself, he must be cold.
Every move that I make,
All this
every inch I've grown,
rationalization that you do, that your mind gives you so that you don't freak out. I went to feel for a pulse and I couldn't feel one. Again, I rationalized that he's probably just sleeping so deeply that I can't feel it, and because I'm nervous I can't feel it. But he has to be breathing. But I'm gonna call 911 anyways, and they're just gonna come, and it'll be this big to do, and Jake will be embarrassed, and I'll feel silly, but I just need a call. So I started doing CPR and I called. And I started doing CPR in our bed, and the operator told me that I needed to get him on a hard surface because the mattress wasn't allowing me to do the compressions properly. So I tried to get Jake on the floor, and that is when I got really scared. Jake's a pretty skinny guy, but he recently put on probably 40 pounds. And getting him out of bed was really hard. because he wouldn't move at all on his own. So it took, again, what felt like forever to get him on the floor so I could start compressions again, which was scary. I felt like it was a waste of time, and I wanted to continue to do compressions. But I did get him on the floor. When the EMT showed up, I noticed that Nana had been licking Jake's face. And Piper was on the bed and just bowling at the EMT, and so he told me that I needed to get them out. I needed to get them out of the house. And so I had to leave our room. So I grabbed Nana and Piper and I got them outside. And I left the room. And more EMTs showed up. I directed them to upstairs, and then I went upstairs myself, but they wouldn't let me back in the bedroom. So I had to wait in the room across. And the moment that the EMT came to tell me that he was gone, I felt very confused, and there's no right way to act, because I didn't believe him. I just stared at him, and I thought to myself, I just need to go in there. They stopped too soon. Or he's just gonna start breathing on his own. Everyone just needs to leave. And I'll figure it out. And I tried to cry, but I couldn't cry because I didn't believe it. So I just sat there on the floor of my other room across from the bedroom until a police officer took me down the stairs and started walking me through everything, which that whole day is a blur from there. And again, I don't know why I share all of this except for one, that I hope to help someone else that has gone through this loss. And I hope to help myself. I am now alone, and it's finally starting to sink in a little bit more every day that my best friend isn't coming home. I don't get to call him on the phone anymore. I don't get to go to bed with him. I'm gonna go driving with him. Or do things with our dogs. I have 3 crazy dogs by myself that I'm trying to learn how to train, and it's a lot of work. We have an old house that I have a mortgage on and a car payment, and I don't want to work, but I have to. but it's depressing. And I don't know how to do it without him. But I'm gonna try. But yeah, I guess that's what this vlog is to help others. And just to figure out how to live my life. So the videos will probably be random. I plan on posting at least once a week, maybe more, depending on how much therapy I need. But yeah, projects we're doing, things I'm working on with the dogs. I guess it's a lifestyle video, if you want to call it that. Hopefully an encouraging one, or at least something relatable. Any comments are welcome that are kind. I'll just say right now that the state I'm in and just the personality that I have, if you have something negative to say, I'm just not going to pay attention to it. Probably will delete it. But any questions about something you want to hear about what I'm going through, or things that might help you if you have questions about, or want to see if others feel the same way, or yeah, anything, any comments, questions are welcome, and I look forward to get to know more people and hopefully helping someone out there. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.